the Camp ASCCA podcast. Serving children and adults with disabilities for over 30 years.
My name is Mollie Williams, and I'm from Dadeville, Alabama, and I'm a counselor here at camp.
Okay, is this your first year here at Camp ASCCA?
Yes, but I worked at Dadeville for the first 5 weeks of the summer.
Okay, how did you find out about camp?
I am from this area, and my best friend's dad used to be the administrator here.
So what made you decide you wanted to work here this summer?
I changed my major to Kinesiology with concentration in Disability Rehabilitation, and so I needed some field study hours, and so camp was the perfect place.
And where do you go to school?
University of Alabama.
What year are you there?
I will be a sophomore.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about working at Dadeville and working here. What are some of the differences?
Oh gosh, everything's different. You stay with your campers all day at Dadeville, which isn't too bad because you get to know them really, really well. And then there's not as many activities out there. There's no zip line and no tree house, and we just are real small and have a lot of fun there too. We have fun here too, but it's a different atmosphere here.
Is there anything you really miss about being at Dadeville?
The closeness to your campers and how small it is. I like being able to know every single camper and not just your camper or the campers in your cabin.
How is working here at camp going to help you with your new major?
Everything. It helps out every way.
You go back to school and people ask you what you did this summer and you tell them you worked at Camp ASCCA and they've never heard of it. How are you going to describe it to them?
I'm going to say go to campascca.org and tell them to watch our videos and see our pictures and tell them it's the best experience I've ever had.
Why?
Because it's so much fun and I get to work with people that really, truly love you and want you to help them.
Have you made any friends with any of the counselors here this year?
Yes, a lot of them. I love them all.
Will it be sad to leave them?
Yes, I have to leave next week. I'm really upset about that. Because I have to leave my friends, my new friends.
Do you think you'll keep in touch with all of them?
Most of them.
Why do you think coming to camp is important for kids?
Because it shows them that they can do everything that any other person can do. Not just, everybody can't go down the zip tower all year long. But that 1 week they're at camp, they can go down it just like any other person. Just like you or I.
So your family likes to keep up with camp, huh?
Oh, yeah. My mom's been to camp 2 or 3 times, and they're always on the internet looking at pictures and checking out the blog and the videos and everything.
And what are you going to miss most about camp when you leave?
Just being at camp, being able to spend every single day on Lake Martin and being able to spend time with people that just all they want to do is have a good time. I haven't been there, but I've had campers that have done things for the first time. I got a camper last week that she came back this week for Encore Week, and she had never been down the zip line, and she never really wanted to, and then it wasn't a choice last week, and so she went down it this week, and so I was so proud of her, but she's not my camper this week.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because then I was like, she overcame a fear and overcame something that she thought she would never be able to do as a child or growing up, So.
Why do you think relationships with those counselors is important to the campers here?
Because we treat them just like they're one of our friends, We're not here to be their mom or their dad. We're here to be their friend and to take care of them and do anything they want to do. It's all about them. It's the main rule at camp, all about the camper.
Okay, is there anything else you want to say about camp?
I love it, and I want to come back for the rest of my life.
Camp ASCCA, Alabama's special camp for children and adults. Serving people with disabilities for over 30 years. Share the site with anyone you know that can benefit from our programs and facilities. Want to be a camper? Check out the front page for an application. campascca.org, campascca.org. Or if you want to be a counselor, volunteer, or donor, check that front page too. Thanks for visiting Easter Seals Camp ASCCA online.